The new B&O Beoplay Portal headphones for PC and PlayStation are an amazing set of headphones, but would I pay £450 for them? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to the SHS studio. Today I'm reviewing the new Beoplay Portal gaming headphones for PC and PlayStation from Scandinavian manufacturer Bang & Olufsen. Now you may have already seen me do a gaming review of these on John from B&O Manchester's channel. Shout out to John from B&O who kindly sent us these to do a review on. I'll put a link down below for you to check him out. Now, as we've been very impressed with these lately and they've picked up a few awards like Best Wireless Headphones of 2021 by Trusted Reviews, we thought these deserved a full review of our own. So then, what are the key things to know about these Portal headphones then? Well, first things first, these are not brand new headphones. They are a variation of the Portal headphones for Xbox released back in May 2021. But in order to use those with PlayStation, you needed to wire them up, which was obviously not ideal. This new variant is now compatible with PlayStation 4 and 5, PC and mobile, but it's still a separate product to the Xbox compatible ones. Now, these are over-ear wireless headphones with active noise cancellation, Dolby Atmos support. They're available in a choice of black anthracite, grey mist and navy colours. You've got up to a 42-hour battery life for music and then up to around 19 hours battery when you're gaming. We've also got Bluetooth 5.1 and lossless 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity for virtually zero lag. And these come in at an RRP of £449. And I know what you're thinking, £449 for a set of gaming headphones, you must think I've gone absolutely crazy. But the main message I want to get across is that actually these headphones are much more than just gaming headphones, and in our testing performed well as my daily headphones. If you're looking at purchasing a new set of premium headphones and you happen to love your gaming as well, stay tuned as I think you're really going to love these. Right then guys, design, and I think this is a good place to start because I think we have to take a moment to appreciate the build quality and the appealing design of the B&O Portals. Starting with the ear cups, they're made out of a real leather material with memory foam, and as such, they're incredibly plushy and soft, and it's literally like you're giving your ears a hug when you put them on. And as such, my prediction is that these will last a lot longer than your average faux leather ear cups. Now, the adjustable headband is made out of a bamboo fibre textile, which was chosen due to its breathability and durability, and it's also nicely flexible too. They're also really light as well, at only 279 grams, which is about 100 grams lighter than the Astro A50 Wireless 4th Gen, so I was more than happy to carry these around in a rucksack in its little carry pouch for a day, no problem whatsoever. Now, it's clear that they've been designed with long-term comfort in mind. I tested these and had them on for about 6 hours of non-stop gaming, and I honestly could have worn them longer. There was no ear fatigue, no discomfort, and also, quite importantly, no sweat. And I think part of that is down to the ear cups completely encasing your ear, so there is no physical pressure on your ear. One thing you might be wondering is, if these are gaming headphones, where is the boom arm for the microphone? Well, these actually use virtual beamforming microphones, so there's no need for one. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of boom arms because it means you can't really use them out and about without looking like a hardcore gamer at the same time. Let us know in the comments if you've ever seen someone like fully boom mic'd up on the tube or somewhere. I'll be sure to revisit how well the microphone works later on in the video. But it's this design element that enables these Portals to be much more than just a pair of gaming headphones. Now, in terms of touch controls, you've got everything you'd expect with the buttons and sliders, but personally, I would have preferred them to be laid out in a slightly more intuitive way, perhaps. Having spent quite a lot of time using them, I still get a bit confused on the control of them, and I have found that they're prone to accidental pressing. Don't get me wrong, they work and they look nice. You might just need to learn where all the controls are first. And then in terms of the touch controls themselves, let me just get my pad because there is quite a few. So you've got power on and off, you've got connecting to a dongle, you've got Bluetooth and Bluetooth pairing, volume up and down, playing and pausing, muting and unmuting, and changing between noise cancelling and transparency modes as well. So quite a lot there. And of course, you've got your USB-C port here for your charging. I guess my only other gripe with the design of the Portals is that this aluminium edge sticks out quite a lot, and when you put them on, it does sort of make you look like some sort of flight commander or something out of the future, which I guess might be some people's style. but not so much mine. But other than that, overall, I love the design and fit of the Portals, and I think it's one of the best-selling features of these headphones. Right then, I think we should talk about what these are like for gaming. And yes, I have loved the excuse to play a lot of PlayStation over the last week or so as research. Well, first things first, connecting to these up to your PlayStation or PC is dead straightforward. You just plug in this little dongle into the USB on your PlayStation, press the pairing button, make sure you've obviously got your Portals powered on, and it will automatically pair. I'm really happy with the ease of the setup. Now, it is 2.4 gigahertz low latency connectivity between the dongle and the headphones, so there's literally almost zero lag. It's pretty much the same as being wired. And in our testing, I couldn't notice any lag at all between audio and visuals. But of course, this is something I would expect anyway in headphones, even much less expensive than this. You can also expect to get up to 19 hours battery life when you're gaming and have the active noise cancelling on. And in our testing, we got about 18 and a half. The first thing I noticed when I started a new game, specifically Call of Duty Vanguard, is the immersion created by these headphones. You'll hopefully know what I mean when you're playing a game out loud through speakers, through a TV or soundbar or whatever, is that however good the sound quality is, it's still much easier for your immersion or flow to completely go due to background noise or things that might be happening in the room. When you put these headphones in noise cancelling mode, particularly when you're playing a game which supports Dolby Atmos, it's honestly like you've left your world behind you and you've jumped right into the game. You can hear things coming from above you, to the side of you, right in front of you, and it gives an excellent 3D portrayal of the content that you're playing. If someone is speaking in the real world next to you, you honestly can't hear them, and right now, I can imagine all of the angry partners shouting that dinner's ready, only to get no response. At least, that's what happened in my household this week. But you can tell them that the headphones do come with a transparency mode if you still want to be able to hear background noise and be sort of tuned half into your environment. You've also got gaming presets that you can enable based on what you're playing at that time to get the best experience, and this is all done through the B&O app. For example, you have a first-person shooter setting, an RPG setting, and of course the ability to create your own manual setup based on your needs, which is very impressive and actually really useful. I'll also note that whilst in the app, you can also check the battery level of the headphones, adjust the volume, alter the amount of noise cancelling, adjust the gesture controls, and things like that. Moving on to microphone quality then. Now, you actually get 8 microphones built in, which is obviously quite a lot, but it does ensure smooth reliability without needing a boom arm when you're talking, and people can hear you at the other end clearly. One of the features that I love most is that the headphones will actually cancel out background noise as you're talking, so your teammates don't hear all of the noise going on behind you and just your voice. Now, just to show you how good that works, I have done a quick demo for you so you can get a flavour of how clear the voices are as well as the sound quality itself.
We're in the lead! De Bruyne. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And dispossessed.
So guys, from purely a gaming perspective, I was really happy with the overall experience. The dialogue was crystal clear, every nuance could be heard, and Call of Duty was a great example of how you can get the most out of the Portals. I'd even go as far as saying you're actually at a bit of an advantage over your opponents because you can hear enemy footsteps coming from the direction that they're actually coming in, the characters on the screen to the left coming through the left side of the headphones, faint shouts from distant characters and things like that. Now, my KDR did actually see an improvement, which is either from the headphones or just practice over 6 hours, but looking at the feedback from other users, they did say the same thing. Now, I'm always looking for creative ways to improve my KDR, but 449 on a set of Atmos gaming headphones, maybe a step too far. Now, the Dolby Atmos integration is incredible, and it's like playing all of your games at the cinema from a sound perspective. As Dolby Atmos is object-based, you really get a sense of individual parts of the audio being fired all around you. From a microphone perspective, my teammate Sam, or also known as Jesus, said that I was clear for most of the time, And as I mentioned in John's review on B&O, you might have come across that classic gaming headset sound that sounds a bit muffled, a bit crackly, but you don't get anywhere near the same experience with the Portals. It is literally the same as being on the phone call with a crystal clear line.
Okay guys, this is my test of the Beoplay Portal's microphone. Hopefully I'm coming across to you really clear and you can hear all the words I'm saying without sort of clipping or peaking or anything like that. Okay guys, I'm coming to you with a shouting test. I probably sound really annoying, so anyone who's hearing this, feel free to mute me now. But I'm shouting, hopefully I'm not peaking too much. Whisper test. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me. I should still be very clear. Whisper test. Whispering now.
It's also the same story for call quality as well when you're on the phone, and the noise cancelling of background noise worked really well as well. Now, one thing I did find was that the sound of my own voice in my own ears was nowhere near as clear as using a boom microphone, and that's just something I guess you have to expect from a boomless mic. I guess it depends a little bit on what you prefer as a gamer. So then guys, what are the Portals like for when you're out and about and not gaming? Because honestly, I got really used to living with these day to day. They fit into my day-to-day routine seamlessly because they're lightweight enough not to be a hassle. You can connect to anything via Bluetooth 5.1. You've got multi-point pairing, so you can connect to your phone and laptop at the same time, for example. And it will remember up to 8 devices as well. Now, in terms of battery life, I mentioned earlier that you can expect to get about 19 hours of battery life when you're gaming, but that is actually increased dramatically to up to 42 hours when you're just using its Bluetooth function and noise cancelling. And that really is impressive compared with the competition, and you can get a good 2 to 3 days usage out of it without even needing to reach for that charging cable. It was also about a 2-hour charge time from dead to full, which is actually pretty decent. I'd say the average these days is more like 3 or 4 hours at least. The only thing the Portals don't have really is a weatherproof rating, so you can only really take these out and about in indoor environments or when it's dry outside. As you guys might be aware, I'm really into my electronic music, dance, house, anything with a good beat really, so I need my headphones to be able to offer decent power and punch, and these performed extremely well, much more than I expected, given these really are marketed as gaming headphones predominantly. The bass is smooth and deep and it doesn't overpower the mids and the vocals, which is my pet peeve. I honestly hate overpowered headphones. The highs are clean and not hissy, and the mids are warm and emotive. I'd say if you've ever heard a B&O speaker, it's like that, but then in a set of headphones. Now, usually I can find something to critique regarding the sound quality, but I honestly really struggled. But I did find one. And that is that I needed to crank up the volume to around 80% to get the volume that I wanted. Normally, where I'd listen to headphones at 60%, these were at 80% to get the volume that I wanted. Admittedly, listening at 80% did hamper the battery life, but only slightly, and for me, that's worth it, and nothing really to be concerned about. Right then guys, we've got our sound quality test ready to go. We've got a binaural microphone. Let's see what you guys think.
Tell you that I need you. I need you every day. You'll get weary of my touch. That's how much I'm gonna tell you that I want you. I wanna let you know.
I did also want to test the noise cancelling abilities when I was out and about as well. I took them to a busy train station. I listened to them alongside busy roads. I listened to them in the office, of which all of those environments have a lot of hustle and bustle in all forms. And just like when I was gaming, yeah, my entire world was just about the music when they were in noise cancelling mode. I struggled to hear pretty much anything else whatsoever, even in between music. And there was none of that hissing noise that you could sometimes hear in cheaper noise cancelling headphones. So what are the 3 things I love about the B&O Portals? Well, undoubtedly, the first thing I'd say is the design and the fit. These really look the part. I love the minimalistic style, but they also fit like a glove, and a really comfortable glove at that. Secondly, the noise cancelling abilities are outstanding, and I'd even go as far as to say market leading. You can really block out your whole world with these. If you want to be truly immersed in your game or your music with no distractions, these are amongst the best noise cancelling headphones that you can buy for $449 that I've tested. Thirdly, these are really versatile headphones for listening to music out and about as well as gaming. You can be playing video games with Dolby Atmos in the morning and then playing music through them in the afternoon. And then three things I don't like is that one, the width of them. I said it at the start and I'll say it again, I'm not too keen on looking like a spaceship. It's not really my style, but that is only a minor thing. Second thing I don't love is that it is missing some sort of weatherproof rating. I'm probably being a bit idealistic, but that would have been the cherry on top if we could have used these in a spot of rain or maybe to do some light workouts in. And lastly, obviously guys, we can't ignore the price. But I will admit that when you consider the package that B&O have put together and the price for a good pair of gaming headphones or a good pair of lifestyle headphones, the price then starts to make some sense. To be honest guys, I think B&O have really nailed it with these, and for the right customer, these are a very exciting product. I have loved testing these out this week. So who do I see that target customer being? Well, $449 is definitely a pretty tough pill to swallow, and if you're simply looking for a new pair of gaming headphones for just that, gaming, then I think there are some slightly more affordable options out there that would do the job for you. But if you're someone looking for one headset to do everything, you appreciate quality design and build, and you're looking for a fully immersive pair of headphones to upgrade your gaming setup, I think these should honestly be on your shortlist. If you'll be gaming a lot, wearing them for leisure to enjoy the intricacies of your favorite tracks and get use out of them for traveling or working, then you'll be getting a lot more for your money. So that's it really guys. Thanks as always for watching. Link to them is in the description below if you want to check them out. Comment below your thoughts on them. Is the price tag justified? Are there any other options you would recommend? Let me know. See you next time.